Hello, hola, bonjour, and welcome back to the Narc Alert. I'm thrown off right now because I had a few things happen literally 2 minutes before the live stream. Why does that always happen? So I see, I don't know who was first because I'm using StreamYard and it doesn't quite... See, the first one I see right now is Jennifer Line, who said, I'm so glad I can catch... Look at what... This is what Jennifer said. So glad I can catch the live tonight. Always such a mood booster. Thank you. You are for me as well. And I know that Jennifer wasn't first. So it was probably Otis Hound Dog. Let's say Otis was first. I know it wasn't Otis, but we're going to say Otis was first. So, buenas noches, mis muchachos. Yes, Sophie, we can feature comments. Now, I do have to say something that is probably of most interest to Kicking Geese. So right before I'm going to go live, I'm checking the settings. And it says 720p, and I go, yeah, no. I said, no. Gotta have 1080. So I go to click, it goes, no, sorry, your 7-day trial is up. You have to pay. So I go, okay, what the hell? I guess I can't afford it, but let's do it. Whipped out the card. Let's do the Streamlabs. Paid $25 for the monthly since we decided to go monthly. Cool. Went through all good. Guess what? You don't get 1080p with the $25 month. You only get 1080p with the $50 a month membership. So I'm pretty sure we won't be doing that. So we can either accept 720 or I'll go back to Streamlabs. I honestly don't think Streamlabs was much better. I know it's a ridiculous ripoff, really. 1080p. So we're just going to have to deal with this 720p tonight. Because I said yes, and I paid for the month. And what does that get me? Like storage and ability to save broadcast. Like stupid shit we don't need. Where is Rio? He must be in the bedroom. He was just full on beezing. And he says I'm watching in 480p to save data anyway. So I don't know where the man is. Rio. Mr. Man, your presence is requested on camera, handsome man. You know he's coming. Would you like to come up and say hello? Hello, my love. Here's Mr. Man. Come to say hello. Let me move my credit card before I... Aw, Jamie, thank you so much. Just Jamie, thank you for the super chat. She said to help with January's fee. Thank you very much, Jamie. There's the man. Here's the man. Hi, Mr. Man. They'd like to talk to you. They've missed you. Hey, why so quiet? You were just yelling and bouncing off the walls. Are you tired now? He was bouncing, literally bouncing. He was doing that thing that kittens do when they jump up on all 4 feet when they're chasing something. I know, you were adorable, and I should have filmed it, and I didn't. And look how he turns his back to you. He's very rude. Can you see? Oh, yeah, you see the full Merc gear now. Yeah, I'm very cozy. He's very shy today. Jamie, his ball got stuck somewhere. And, oh, by the way, Jamie got me not only the greatest slippers, but this cat toy that's been on my Amazon wish list for Rio. And, sorry, I hate having my head cut off. It makes me feel like Amber. This is the Amber shot. You know, she always cuts her head off. Dangling Matzo Ball, thank you for the super chat. Dangling says, thank you for the entertainment. Love the lives, Discord, and the rages. So do I. What can I say? You guys are amazing. You make everything fun. You make everything fun. What the hell was I saying? Oh, the ball, the toy. It's so amazing. This toy, it's like plastic, but it's got this gyro thing in it. And it's USB chargeable, so you don't need batteries. And it just does it's like a Roomba. It just rolls around the house. If it bumps into something, it moves. I swear to God, in a word of a lie, I'm not blowing smoke. He played with that for like an hour the other day. When does a cat play with one toy for an hour? It's also very quiet, which is nice for the bipedal people in the house. But sometimes it gets stuck places, and it did get stuck, and I've been dealing with a lot of crap the last 2 days, and I forgot to look for it. I will look for it. What is it called? I don't know. I'm sorry. I was staring at that like I was going to find an answer. And he's gone. So, can I put this back here a little bit? I'm sorry. I get a little anxiety about that because look at now. There you can see the live sign. I don't have a Roomba. I have hardwood floors. I have a Broomba. It does not have catnip in it. I'm sorry. I should have found it. I'm so sorry. I will show it on the Discord, and I'll definitely show it to you on next week's live as well. So there you go. Sorry, just checking last minute Discordian Discords. Hello, Miss Tomato Jam. To fly on. I missed that. Automatic laser pointer. Oh, that's good. I get bored with the laser. Because you know what he does? He'll sit there completely entranced and he won't move. And I'm like, okay, I'm getting bored. No, he doesn't. So, it's boring. It's boring. I have very little to tell you today. It's been a stupid week for me, and I don't like to talk about stupid shit, so let me hear Reader's Digest encapsulated for you. Relatives visit. Mom, I think, is getting dementia worse than ever, so it's been raging fights with Joan every single day this week, including this morning. And that's fun, right? Who doesn't love that? So that's been my week. So we're relying heavily on medication and all the joyous fun in Discord. Annie Doran, hello, and thank you so much. Annie says, link my Amazon wish list. It should be in the description of the video. I think I put it in the general thing last night. If not, I will put it in after the thing. I did see Uncle Tim, Jan on the Lamb asks, and that was the high point of my day today. Uncle Tim, of course. But yeah, she's getting worse. This mood stuff is craziness. It's craziness. Sea Life's Beauty says my tree is very sparkly. Yeah, I know. I do a good tree. I don't even like Christmas. What the hell can I say? I don't do Christmas. I'm not a big Christmas fan. Look at what I deal with. I'm not a huge Christmas fan, but, you know, I like the aesthetic. Catherine Faye, I've been remiss in saying congratulations. Catherine Faye just had a baby. Congratulations. Catherine, I hope the little baby is doing fine. Who's getting worse? Joan of Narc, my sister. My sister, my mother, my sister, my mother. Annie says, dementia's hard. I'm only 56 and I have the first signs of it. It runs on the family and my father's side. Oh, Annie, I'm very sorry. You know, I could deal with a lot of this. I can deal with a lot of this stuff. Like I always tell her, listen, I can tell you the same thing 700 times and I will never lose patience with that. But just don't get impatient with me, you know, and it's the mood swings I'm having a hard time with. But I've decided we share a doctor, so I'm going to speak to the doctor this week because Joan is also very treatment resistant, so she doesn't want to hear about anything. And I live very close to Mount Sinai Hospital, which here in Canada, of course, God love our healthcare system. There's a program called the Reitman Center, who they run caregiver support. It's an Alzheimer's and dementia center, and the big part of that is support for caregivers. So there's group things and there's one-on-one, there are all kinds of stuff in there, of course, covered by OHIP. So I'm going to look into that this week too, because this isn't going away. So let's figure out how the hell we can deal with it. Yeah, that sucks. And I don't like to talk about it because, you know, it sucks. I don't want to bring everybody down. It's terrible. And I got a few free hours here, so let's not taint them with dementia. My days are full of dementia. I wish I had dementia at this point. I'm sorry. And I'm not really making light of it at all. Trust me, because I deal with it every day. So my cocoa palm, which is not in the scene right now because the Christmas tree is in the scene, is not doing very well. So I'm showering with my cocoa palm every day, in case anybody needed to know my shower routine. So Amberlynn Reid is deep into the middle almost, or 1/3 of Vlogmas. And I don't know about you, but I've been on the edge of my seat. I mean, it's scintillating content. It's very festive. It feels joyous and twinkly. The cliffhangers of the advent calendars. What Play-Doh color is going to be tomorrow? It's a hell of a Vlogmas this year. My mom says I'm sarcastic. Maybe a little. Anyway, that said, I thought it might be interesting to look back at the exact, she'll be uploading Vlogmas Day 9 probably, assuming she's still doing it, tonight. So I thought tonight we could look at Vlogmas Day 9 from the year 2019, which is the year Amberlynn claims to have not been bathing. And she also goes into great detail in this video about this was the whole mattress in the living room era. So I thought this might be an interesting Vlogmas to look at, because we're not going to see what new Play-Doh color comes up until later tonight. Jason says, Merc, I admire your attention to detail. My approach to cholesterol-in videos qualifies me to run quality control at Fiat. It's good. Yeah, this Vlogmas is, it's a Vlogmas, isn't it? Oh, where'd it go? Oh, I lost it. I'll find it, don't worry. Let's do this. So there we have our girl. There's our girl. Gotta say, I'm sorry. I know we like to pick, but I gotta say she is looking a little bit smaller today than here. To me. Why did I put this over here? Well, that would make too much sense, wouldn't it? Because I can control this thing. I'm not doing well today, you guys. I'm going to have to go to the Canadian medication store after the stream. The Canadian medication store. So without further ado, let's get into Vlogmas Day 9, 2019.
Welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. I'm pretty sure that's the number we are on. So today has been kind of a hard morning at the beginning because I noticed Twinkie was acting different last night, and it was just like little tiny things. Like usually when I come home, she'll like jump on me. She likes to jump on the couch and jump onto our bed and stuff like that. And I realized she wasn't doing those things.
Is this also the Twinkie was sick night? No. This is another Twinkie isn't feeling well, right? Because didn't she clickbait that whole thing?
What got me really worried is you guys know how my bed is on the floor. Twinkie wouldn't even jump on that.
She is the same video.
Super slow.
You know what?
And then once she got,
I clicked through and I was watching later on because I just kind of scrolled through like this and went, oh yeah, okay, shopping, Becky eating. And then I went to this, my diagnosis. It's not about her cancer, don't worry.
On the bed, she couldn't really walk.
I'm sorry, you guys. Do you want to skip the dot? Do you want to skip this part? If you do, I'm fine with that.
She was in so much pain that she was shaking. So we don't really have like any 24-hour vet places, which is kind of dumb in my opinion, because you never know what's going to happen at freaking 3 a.m. So
if this is really triggering and upsetting for people, I'm more than happy to skip it. We've all seen it a million times, but I'm more than happy to sit with it. It's up to you guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to skip it. Amber Nicole. Well, we got to show that. Amber Nicole says, you look hot. Looking good. Merc, little cleave. Oh, geez. Yeah, sorry. Let me. This shirt is a little big. Do you want me to skip it? Alice says skip it. Alice says, I don't mind skipping. Yeah, see, I know this part is a little triggering for a lot of people, right? Let's go by this part. And we've all seen it a million times, right? No need to watch that again. Thank you, guys. I agree with you 100%.
I'll try my hardest. So we're at Walmart because I had to get medicine. Becky's always behind me by pure coincidence.
Scooter era.
I found some Christmas pillows. Look how cute.
Did I say Victorian Beauty? Oh, yeah, geez. Did I say that? That's really, there's Canadian and then there's Toronto, and we're snobs, right? Like we're the big city snobs. Downtown Toronto, where I live, is akin to Manhattan in New York. So same kind of thing. So to say, geez, eh? It's like, fuck for sure, eh? Let's go see Buddy with the truck.
Living. And I was thinking about getting another set, but I might just get a matching one to that because aesthetic. Ooh, let me smell it. What's that one called?
How does she not? No snow here. It's supposed to snow at 8 o'clock tonight.
Ooh, that smells good. That smells good too. It smells clean. She likes clean.
You may want me to stop for this. This is Daddy Tim, and he just sent me a baby Daddy Tim shot from when he was young and had long hair. And I know we were thirst trapping about him the other day. Your timing is impeccable. I'm live streaming right now. Would you like to see Daddy Tim as a baby? This is when I was in love with him. There's baby Tim. There's Daddy Tim. Daddy Tim. Baby daddy. Well, not baby daddy. Nobody's baby daddy. Isn't he a cutie? He's good. I shouldn't maybe have. Oops, sorry, Tim. I didn't mean to show that on a live stream. Oops. I know. I love him. I loved him in a different way then.
Oh my god, look at this one, you guys.
Oh, maybe you'd like to see this idiot. Sorry, this woman. Let's just start watching it without it. I was going to say, hey, Metanoia. Yeah, I could join a live. We haven't seen you in a while. Oh, Metanoia. Metanoia lives in Costa Rica. And I'm both so happy when she's here, and it breaks my heart because I just think about where she lives. And I'm getting snow at 8 o'clock. How could she? I'm sorry, I'm really all over the place tonight. It's been a fucking week. I'm embarrassed to vlog in public. Most people probably are, unless you're like really. I'm embarrassed to pull up my camera and talk. It's embarrassing. She does it, looking the way she does, which she knows draws looks from people. It just does. Fat phobia, whatever you want to say, it does. And sitting on a scooter rolling around. Like, seriously, would you guys not be totally embarrassed to be doing this?
Clean. That seems clean with candles. She likes clean. Yeah, oh my god, look at this one, you guys. Ooh, definitely father.
Oh yeah, smell that.
Can you? Oh wow, yeah, that's clean. You guys.
What is she saying, dear Heavenly Father?
God, I think I'm gonna get this one too. But what is this? I don't
It's
understand.
not religious.
I don't know. I'm just gonna get it. And I'm also gonna get Twinkie some treats, some joint pain treats or whatever that helps with their joints. I don't even know. Oh, there they are.
Jan, I like
So
your
I
profile
decided not
picture.
to
It's
get
like a
the,
little girl on the lamb.
Pillows, but this is what I was talking about. It's hip and joint peanut butter flavor. It helps with the hips and joints, I guess. It helps support them. I don't know.
Yeah, she's at home in pain.
Oh,
You'll be
what is
fine.
that?
It says it's liquid and it's pot roast flavor. It says easier than pills or chews. Helps relieve occasional stiffness.
Metanoia, thank you for the super chat. She says sending a super chat for your Costa Rica fund. Hope to see you soon. Yeah, girl, me too. Me too. Can't tell you. Why are they caring about the dog's joints when the dog, like, can we, like, this part pisses me off. Can we miss this part with her pretending to care about her dog being in pain? Because I can.
You guys look unamused at life.
Yeah, they're sick of you shoving your camera in their face.
Our new little restaurant, Chili's.
Oh, Becky was
like
medicated, right?
Yeah, we ate them. Ate them real good. I got Cajun shrimp pasta.
Does that look like shrimp to you? Looks like Cajun chicken pasta. Amber? You know, just something I had noticed earlier.
Woo! What?
That's not shrimp.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't look like
Here's
shrimp
the
to me.
cheese curd. Yum.
So when we went to Walmart earlier, I did get two things besides Twinkies. I don't want to say the word because then she'll be like, I don't want to give it to her later. But I don't know if you guys remember, but I have this really cute Disney princess like mug, but I use it as a bowl for like chili or whatever. If you guys ever go into Walmart, look in the like gift aisle. It's kind of near.
I love this. She's telling you about this thing she bought that you should buy, and then she's telling you where to find it in your Walmart. Like, does she really think that every Walmart is laid out exactly the same way? Listen to, she gets very, very detailed about how to find this tonight.
Like the party stuff and like the birthday cards and
birthday cards.
stuff like that.
You know,
Like, it's hard to explain.
hard to-
But I got Cheshire.
Walmart is exactly the same layout.
Oh my god.
Also, 2019, we're
Ooh,
getting
I'm
lots of
so
booby
bad at
shots in
pronouncing that, but
2019.
from Alice in Wonderland.
Never saw her use this mug. Never saw her use this mug.
Which I thought was
Hotties
super
on
cute.
screen.
And then I
That
got
one cracked me up.
Minnie Mouse, which I love her. She's so like aesthetic love. So I actually use these like more than I even use regular bowls. Like I'll. Okay, thanks, ma'am.
Look, she doesn't ever frame herself properly.
Say bye.
Bye.
Imagine being her friend.
Have a
Let's
safe
get
ride home.
That camera shoved in your face.
Okay, so yeah, I use these for like soups, chilies, pretty much anything, honestly. You can
Okay, but
drink out of
look,
them. So these are like my
the mattress is not on the floor in this one. Although I did preview this one because I felt bad a couple weeks ago. We watched a really boring one. I'm not going to do that to you again. I previewed this one, and it gets quite interesting here where she talks about that.
my go-to, perfect size, and I love them. This is actually the newest addition to our Christmas decor.
This is actually
Remember
my
these
thumbnail.
tree fillers? We didn't need them, so Ricky put them up there. Actually, I think it looks really cute.
Yeah, I think it looks sloppy.
In person.
I think
This one.
This one. I think. Do you guys not? Am I wrong? Am I being a snob? To me, this looks sloppy and cheap. Like the rods need to be like. Honestly, if you just got better rods, like the way the rods sag, it's tacky, right? Or maybe even just put a nail. If you're cheap, you don't have the money, that's fine. Put a couple of extra nails in and hold the rod up so it's straight. It just looks like flibbity flabbity. Look at that funny looking hand shot. I hate the point era, the pointing era. And I also hated the cell phone era when she was live streaming. Oh, I hated that era.
We need to fix though.
Cheap is fine. I've been broke AF.
So
I totally
have
get
been
cheap. I'm not
seeing a lot
shaming
of
cheap at
comments
all.
Talking about like, why am I on
So broke.
antibiotics still? It's not good for her to be on antibiotics, and how I'm going to build an immunity to
Make sure I'm
it.
not flashing
So
everybody.
on top of that, I have been talking to a subscriber who, for some reason, made me feel comfortable enough to like open up to her about like what's been going on. And she thinks that I should tell my audience because people are kind of freaking out, which I understand. You know, it's not as bad as what it was, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of just going to explain.
She's in great shape at this point.
The best that I can, the whole
You ready?
situation and everything that kind of happened. So I was out in the living room and I was just hanging out with Erik, Ricky, and Becky.
Just
At
chilling.
that point in time, I actually sat on a mattress in the floor. We would bring it out there whenever we
No
were
big
out there
deal.
like hanging out. I don't have to do that anymore because my legs don't bother me like they used to, which I'm
Skinny
very
legend.
grateful for. And I remember Ricky saying something like, oh my God, it's so cold out here. And I was like, no, it's not. I was like, it's kind of hot, to be honest. So I remember that point pivotally because
Pivotally.
it has a lot to kind of do with like
She remembers
the
it.
next part.
Pivotally.
So it's probably an hour later and I started getting really cold. And our hardwood floors get cold and my legs.
Okay, can we just imagine yourself as a video editor? Now, the point that this woman is trying to get across is she felt warm from a fever and she went to bed. She got bundled up and went to bed. You take a listen now to how long it takes her to get that point across to you. Economy of language is not Amberlynn's strength. Just hang on. Basically, what she's going to tell you right now, she started feeling warm, she got a fever, she bundled up, and she went into her room. That's what she's going to tell you, but have a seat.
Legs were on the hardwood floors because I was sitting on the end of the mattress. So that's what I blamed it on. And I was like, Becky, can you get me a blanket? So she got me a blanket and it wasn't working. So long story short, I was not only shivering on the outside, but I was shivering on the inside. I'm sure a lot of you
Very dramatic.
kind of know what I'm talking about. And that's usually when you're like, oh my God, a fever is starting. So I came into the bedroom and I put 3 super thick blankets on top of me. and I was still super cold. And I was continuously checking my temperature.
3
First
blankets.
thing I thought was, okay, I have the flu. This is exactly what's going on. I did a lot of research online, and it said very, very, very matter-of-factly that if your temperature goes above 102.7, a good idea is to go to the ER.
Off you go.
But I was like, no, because I feel like 102.7 is like pretty common when it comes to a fever. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. It's probably just a flu that I'll let.
How long did that take? I would have said, I started feeling hot. I felt hot and cold, so I grabbed a blanket and I went to bed. One sentence, like 18 words tops. It's insane how much she talks about. When I'm editing, it's amazing how much I can edit out of what she says and get her entire point across. And you guys probably don't even notice what's missing because it's nothing. It's just so much words of nothing. And 102.7, girl, go to the friggin' ER. That's dangerously high, right? Isn't 103 pretty a dangerous temperature? I could be wrong. I'll stand corrected if I'm wrong, but I think 102.7 is a pretty dangerously high temperature, is it not? You will let me know. Desk Potato from New Zealand, thank you so much. May I ask what era did you start watching, Amberlynn? I believe I started watching in the octopus diet era. Just before the octopus diet era.
Pass. So as time went on, it kept creeping up. Eventually it got to 103.1. When you're as big as me, you need to be very, very careful with fevers or just like
guys.
Any sort of.
For the rest of us, 103.1, that's fine. That's fine. Go to work. Okay, go for a jog, make your dinner, just live. But if you're special like Amber, 103 is dangerous, okay?
Sickness at all, because you never know what could end your life. And I know that sounds so dramatic, but when I did go to the ER, because I did end up going, as you guys know, when I did go to the ER, the guy said, I'm very glad that you came here, because that's like a super high fever. So they took my pee. I did blood testing.
Again, they were very glad. Just like the doctor who wept last week. You know, the ones that she wept and the doctor wept, and didn't they all hold hands and sing Kumbaya and pray together? Again, even way back here when they are so glad she came. God, I'm glad you're here.
Swab my nose, did all those things. And we were just like waiting. Turns out, which keep watching because the story goes on a little bit longer. He came back and he said there was a lot of bacteria in my blood. There was a lot of bacteria in my pee. But what scared me the most is he said there was a lot of white cells. Like my white cell count was super high. So that freaked me out. No one wants to hear that.
No.
So he said, you have a horrible,
change nothing.
He made it seem kind of scary. But he said, I have a horrible bladder infection. So he prescribed me antibiotics. And I thought, okay, well.
Doctor didn't say, I'm sorry, you've got a bladder infection. The doctor sat her down and held her hands, looked deeply into her eyes and said, you have a horrible bladder infection. Because doctors often use those kind of words.
Well, I guess that's it. So as you guys know, I went home, but then I woke up and went back to the ER. So what happened was, let's do another little flashback here.
Sorry.
It was probably...
My day has left me deeply scarred and sarcastic. And then sadly, unfortunately, I'm going to take it out on Amber. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance for the deep sarcasm that seems to be going on here tonight. Just feeling a little snide.
Utmost to 2 months now. Dana and Destiny were sleeping over, and the mattress was in the living room because I was out there and I had to sit on it while we were hanging out.
It's no big deal.
And we were all about to go to bed. And we were all up and cleaning. And I walked past the mattress.
This
and
story
I
gets
don't know
really
how,
gross.
But my baby toenail,
Baby
like I said,
toenail.
I don't want to share any of this, but I feel like I kind of have to. Like, I'm tired of people worrying. So
Yeah, I'm tired.
my baby toenail.
Guys, she's tired of people worrying. It's enough. It's enough with the worrying. She needs to be clear and transparent and communicative and really tell us, because, you know, it was her baby toenail. She had... Avi, you are on fire tonight. Avi said, I'm trying to find it to click on it. Where is it? Oh my God, you guys are chatting so fast I lost it. Javi said she had a dangling toenail. I know. She had a dangling
Toenail hooked on to the mattress.
It hooked on her baby toenail.
Backwards,
And,
if you will.
If you will.
I started freaking out. I was like gushing blood.
Bent backwards, if you will. Why, if you will? Did it bend backwards? Is that what happened? Yeah, and it probably hurt. I bet that would be horribly painful if your toenail bent backwards. There's no if you will. It doesn't even make sense.
I was so scared. Becky almost passed out at one point because
we're going to be gushing blood soon. It's amazing the similarities between this baby toenail and the syringe falling out of her arm in the hospital. No, she never bleeds, Veronica. She gushes. It's probably like having the same as having like your carotid artery cut or something, because it's going to, we're going to gush soon.
How it looked was disgusting.
It's
blood everywhere.
Everywhere.
My actual pinky toe was like crooked. It was honestly super scary, but thankfully
her toe was crooked from catching her toenail on the mattress. I just want to remind you about what happened here. This wasn't like the crater and the ankle incident. This was the mattress. Her toenail ticked onto the side of it.
Destiny was like, I'll fix that for you.
Yeah, because it wasn't a big deal.
It was like a whole thing. Okay.
Thing, you guys.
She did the best she could. I was like crying and freaking out because it hurt. So
it would hurt.
My whole toenail came off. Hi, nice to meet you. And I did everything I could to keep it clean.
Guys, she did everything.
Band-Aid, Like I did everything. I did a lot of research. Like this is like a very common thing because it happened when I was younger, but on my other foot, and it was a completely different toe, but the nail grew back so wonky.
So wonky.
I was taking care of it. I was like, okay, everything's fine. The thing is, no matter how much you clean something, you could still get bacteria in it. It can cause infections. Like no matter.
It doesn't matter how clean you are or how skinny you are going to end up with dangerous cellulitis. Let's just put it out there. We're all living in a state of delusion if we think that being thin and healthy and clean is going to stop us from contracting this kind of cellulitis that she has. It had to be said.
What? Even though I did everything I could, something bad could still happen. So, flash forward about a month after that, which was where I'm getting to next. So, I went to the...
Need to say it. Flash forward sets me off. It's fast forward. Fast forward, blah, blah, blah. Not flash forward. Flash forward, mind frame. These are two of the things that really get Merc's blood pressure up. I'm just saying. Not really. Just kidding. Not really. Keep talking, girl.
Had a horrible bladder infection. Okay, simple enough.
Simple.
I woke up the next day.
That's simple. Just a bladder infection.
My whole bottom of my leg was super red, like hot. And I knew exactly what it was. I knew exactly what it was right off the bat. Cellulitis.
There you go.
And I put everything.
Haters.
2 and 2 together because I've had cellulitis before. Mm-hmm. I've had it twice. I was in high school both times. I put 2 and 2 together. And I was like, I have to go back.
No, this wasn't highlighter red.
The shivering.
This time.
the fever, it wasn't because of my bladder infection.
No.
That was a coincidence.
Coincidence.
It was because I had cellulitis and it was growing. And I didn't.
Okay, so let's review. You're living in a house that you cannot leave. You've had to drag a spare mattress out into the living room to accommodate you being able to sit with your friends because your legs no longer bend into the sitting position. While all of this is going on, you develop a bladder infection. A month later, you develop horrible cellulitis, it sounds like. And yet, you don't do anything to change your behavior. Kind of hard to feel sorry for that.
I didn't realize that at the time until the next morning
It's all
when
a
I
big
woke
surprise
up.
to me.
So that scared me because last time I had
It's all a big
cellulitis,
surprise
like I said,
that I'm
was in
almost
high
600
school,
pounds sitting
and I
in a
had to get
bed and I'm getting
hospitalized for
sick
that.
all the time.
I'm bigger now. I'm older now. I'm more unhealthy now.
Mm.
So I couldn't mess around with that. So I ended up going back to the ER and I showed them and they said, yeah, you do have cellulitis.
They confirmed
So it
Dr.
turns
Lynn's
out that when my
diagnosis.
toenail got yanked off,
Yanked.
somehow, I don't know how, because like I said, I took care of it and Becky eventually started helping me more. I got a bacteria in it. And
Becky eventually started helping me more. She's shading Becky here, but of course, this is Vlogmas Day 9. So this is December of 2019, after a full year that Amber claims she bathed in bed. For almost the whole year, she said, if not the whole year. That's her words. So she's, yeah, I'm going to get to that. So she's bathing in bed. There's a mattress in the living room. This is a pretty sad and unfortunate and depressing situation. No wonder there was no romance. And now we've come upon December. It's been a year of this. A year of this. Becky is going through a lot of stuff. Is her mom, Annie will correct me, her mother must have been sick by this time. And so she's dealing with that. She's dealing with her own diagnoses. She's clearly not being medicated properly. So she's dealing with that, you know, going through trying to find the right medication. And this, you know the word I want to use, but I'm not going to say it tonight. It rhymes with runt. Has the nerve to say, Becky eventually started to help me. Let's just play that back to listen to this entitlement. Just wanted to put that little bow on that so you can feel how much this statement is a pile of crap.
the next morning when I woke up. So that scared me because last time I had cellulitis, like I said, was in high school and I had to get hospitalized for that.
We'll go with
I'm
runt
bigger
from
now.
on.
I'm older now. I'm more unhealthy now. So I couldn't mess around with that. So I ended up going back to the ER and I showed them and they said, yeah, you do have cellulitis. So it turns out that when my toenail got yanked off, somehow, I don't know how, because like I said, I took care of it and Becky eventually started helping me more. I got a bacteria in it.
A bacteria.
And the thing is,
guys,
cellulitis does not only affect obese people. I know a lot of people think that, which
people
means
get it too, you guys.
that you
Come
don't
on,
have the
I'm sick of
knowledge
saying
of
it.
people with cellulitis, like you don't know a lot about it. Yes, a lot of
You don't have the knowledge of people with cellulitis, okay? Skinny people get it too. You're just a bunch of haters. I don't know how many times we can go over this. There will not be a quiz at the end. Skinny, healthy, clean people also just randomly pick up cellulitis, guys.
morbidly obese people do get cellulitis,
It's not just that.
but so do skinny people.
Yes,
Like
of course.
a lot of skinny people.
I'm worried I'm going to
And
get
it is when bacteria goes into your skin.
a
It
bacteria.
is a skin infection that can go inside of your blood and become a blood infection.
Oh, Megan.
I wanted to get it before.
Megan's going to a Christmas party. Good night. Don't stand under the mistletoe unless you want to. And be careful. Watch out for cellulitis.
It reached my blood because that's when
You
it
could
can
get it too, you know.
become life-threatening. Long story short, the ER told me to continue taking the antibiotics because it not only will help my cellulitis, but it will also help with my bladder infection.
It's a twofer.
So I was like, oh, cool. I'm taking antibiotics for two things. We can kill two things at once.
It's a twofer.
And it turns out the antibiotics did help with my cellulitis. But I could tell that my bladder infection was not going away.
See, she knows.
And so that's why I scheduled the doctor appointment.
See, she knows. Dr.
And
Lynn.
they made me do another pee test, and I still have the bladder infection, and it's really, really bad. And I'm not sure what's causing it because
maybe
TMI.
You're not done your course of antibiotics yet. And you just decided it wasn't getting better, and you went and got... Just never makes any sense.
I take care of Yandi. Oh my god, like I said, I don't want to talk about this because
is it not Yanni? Maybe it's Yandi as well, because I know sometimes it can be two different ways, but I thought it was just Yanni anyway.
People will use these things against me, and it's very TMI. And
I
just know that a lot of girls suffer from it. A lot of people that I know, like,
a lot
I'm
of
not
skinny,
saying
healthy
like Becky or
girls.
whatever, but I'm just saying, like, girls suffer with that. Like, I know guys get it too, but it's like super common. But mine isn't going away, and it's like freaking me out. So
maybe hers is Yandi.
My doctor
like Gandhi
put me on a stronger antibiotic that I've never taken before. So
your Yanni is your female genitalia in I don't know. I'll say it wrong and get it all. Merc will be canceled. I believe in you know the book with all the positions. I'm old. I'm having a brain fart. Yeah, Ari. That's fantastic. Ari says, it's very TMI, but let me tell you every single detail about it. I think now she's going to go into some other disgusting detail.
I like being on antibiotics. No. Does it freak me out? Yes. But I'm hoping that this will be the final
Karma Sutra. Thank you.
Straw. Like, this is the second time I've had one. I don't know what's causing it. Like, there's so many different reasons. But yeah, that's what it is. I was terrified about the cellulitis. The bladder infection, like, it wasn't really that big of a deal to me, even though that's also scary because it can travel to your kidneys. Like, it is a whole thing, but
like seasonal, right?
I was more so like mad at myself because I felt like I didn't take care of my toe well enough, because that's where the bacteria like got into, and that's how Becky's I got cellulitis, and that's usually just how it works, because it can go like inside of the smallest. Like, if you had a paper cut, like,
seriously,
you can get cellulitis from that.
Skinny, super healthy people with paper cuts can get cellulitis just like Amber. It's the same thing. Same.
Even if you're 100 pounds, it doesn't even matter. And I was ashamed because I know exactly what people would say. And I know it's going to be down in the comments. I know exactly what the comments are going to say. But I just feel like I should be open with you guys. And that's what I'm going through. And we can all just hope the antibiotics help with my bladder infection, and that it doesn't help with my kidneys, because we don't.
No, we don't.
That
we don't
now.
Need that.
Like, we really don't. That's just it right there. So just keep me in your thoughts, please.
Dallin,
I figured we can do comment of the day now and then end my vlog, but I just figured you guys should know. So it is time for comment of the day, but I did not do comment of the day.
Comment of the day
yesterday. So I'm gonna do a few comments from that video that I was supposed to, and then we'll get back into schedule and do the video from yesterday. Hopefully that made sense. So these comments will be from Let's Decorate for Christmas, Vlogmas Day 7. Oh, where did you buy it? I love it.
Oh, I love it. I love the colors. It's beautiful.
If you're talking about my sweatshirt, I actually got it from Torrid.
Of course we are.
Am I the only one who didn't think her comments were that bad? She was talking like anyone else would. She was getting frustrated like anyone else would after reading those comments. People literally pick apart everything she does because they don't like her. Y'all are weird sometimes.
We're weird.
It's true. What I said about Michael definitely like isn't justified. What I think is frustrating to me is that the same people who are upset with what I said do far more worse and aren't upset with themselves. That's what's strange to me.
What are you talking
I can at least admit when I'm
wrong. I just tuned right out.
Apologize.
No idea what she just said.
Change that behavior. It's a swollen situation type deal thing. Pretty much my face on a daily basis. Okay, so these comments are going to be from the video that I uploaded yesterday, Words of Wisdom with Dana. This comment is from
we can watch some
Robin
of that too.
Prescott. This is my girlfriend who isn't impressed with me anymore.
Boring,
this is my ex-girlfriend and her girlfriend, and we live with two guys who are in a relationship together. This is like the most confusing season ever.
Yeah, you thought that was bad.
Oh boy. So
Step
many
in a
people
time
have
machine,
issues
sister.
that me and my ex are friends. I find that to be the most weirdest thing I've ever heard of in my life. Like, point blank, period. Oof, you have some really unhealthy and damaged hair. Before adding color, you should really consider getting a professional cut and then get your hair healthy
Absolutely.
before dyeing
Listen
it,
to this.
period. So, yes, my ends have a lot of split ends, especially because it was bleached and I haven't trimmed it in so long. I will be getting it professionally cut and professionally colored. Erik
There
is
you go.
always going in on her. He's so shady without even trying to be, and it's hilarious. If you think so, you should hear the things that I say to him
Oh,
off of
she's
camera.
funnier than he is,
Me and him
guys.
are very.
You should hear off camera how
We just
funny
have
she
that like
is.
personality, and it's actually really funny, and it like keeps us on our toes. And it's not like a stagnant, boring friendship. I think it's really funny when
Such a
he
narky
does
thing
stuff
to
like
do.
that,
Say that
and
like that.
vice versa.
How about just
We literally do not
comments
take
about
it
Erik?
personal
Can you just talk
at
about
all.
Erik? Why does it
Oh,
have to
Dana
make it
Destiny
about
called
you?
and wanted to hang out and spend the night. They must be behind on rent. Oh my gosh. I saw so many people talk about how like they're using me for money and they only want to come around for money. Funny thing is they paid for everything themselves, and not only that, but they paid
She
for
never
me
went
and
to the hair
Becky
salon, Ari.
one of the nights that we went out for dinner.
Ari.
So it shows that you guys literally have no idea what you're talking about.
It just shows
Anyways, I
you
hope you guys
don't
enjoyed this
even
video, and I'll see you
have
in
an
the next one. Bye.
idea. You guys really, really have no idea what's going on. Don't know what's wrong with you. You have. It just shows. It just shows. Like, you don't even know that skinny, healthy, clean people get cellulitis all the time from paper cuts. It just goes to show. That was a fun Vlogmas video, wasn't it? It was fun, right? She was a trip and a half. She was a trip and a half. Yes, Annie Doran is here. Kathy Brown says, do y'all know? Chat goes by fast. The famous ladies in the chat, Annie Doran. Anne Doran is, I believe, Becky's mother, who has passed. Annie was her best friend. And Annie is still out here staunchly being an amazing best friend and supporting, you know, the whole scene. So we support Annie. You know, if somebody shit on Tim the way this, oh, I can't even imagine. You must still be livid. You must still be livid. Jared, thank you so much for the super chat. Jared says, please bless us with one more react tonight, Merc. Well, you know what? I was thinking that we could just watch, originally I wanted to do day 8 of Vlogmas, and it's her and Dana chatting it up. I think it's called Words of Wisdom from Dana. But I watched it, and the first half was kind of good, but honestly, the part with her and Dana just chit-chatting, it gets real boring real fast. But there's no reason why we can't watch the good part, right? So let's see if we can't find that. Why does the screen look weird? Everything looks weird. Vlogmas Day 8, 2019. Chat? You can amuse yourself. Yourself. While I do this for 1/2 a little second. So how you doing? Come here often. How's the weather where you're looking forward to the holidays? That's my small chat. No, I kind of don't hate. I think Dana's got a bit of personality, to be honest. I didn't dislike Dana. Freezing? I don't even have my YouTube page open. I don't know what to tell you. I got nothing open. If it's freezing, it's just a freezing thing. I'm closing everything in a panic. In an absolute panic. Oh, God. You guys. I'm going to mute the beginning of this because, well, I am unsure why this warning is on here. I watched this video. Except that, quite frankly, every video on YouTube is not intended for kids younger than 13. Aside from kids YouTube, I don't really know why this has a warning on it. But what I will tell you is that please get your eardrums ready because we have a Christmas intro. I won't make you listen to it all, but just for effect, I think we'll have to listen to the first second or two. Are you ready? Are you all strapped in? Let's go. Remember that one? To be honest,
Okay, so you're seeing me mid makeup, which
aside from the volume leveling with the song, that's not a bad intro. Lightning Bug best intro. Am I channeling Jordy? I don't know. Am I? I might be a gay man. The jury's still out.
never looks good. It looks absolutely just no. But I just wanted to say hello. I
Nice
am getting
blue
a very
eyeshadow,
late start
Bambi.
to Vlogmas Day 8. So hi, how you doing?
Hi.
Today has just
So
been like one of
hi.
those days. Oh my god, I look so bad. Woo! Today has just been one of those days.
This is full Jeffree Star impersonation era, right? So hi, how you doing? So yeah,
Is where from the beginning that you woke up, it's just a lot of like adulting, gotta do this, gotta figure that out. Responsibilities have entered the chat. Like that's how it's been today.
yeah, you're an
I did
adult.
get a call from Dana and Destiny. They want to hang out today and stay the night. So we're definitely going to be doing that. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to be doing. They're going to pick up Becky and I. And
Oh God, Ella. Ella's like my sister from another mister. Ella, I hate the word adulting too. It's so ridiculous. I mean, I use it tongue in cheek sometimes when I feel like being an idiot. Like Tim and I use it to make fun of it. Oh, I had to adulting today. It's so stupid. Just be. You're 30. Well, she's not here, but close enough.
we're just going to hang out and then we're going to come back home. And there's this game that me, Erik, Ricky, and Becky
I'm childing
love
today.
playing, and we're hoping that they want to join along. It's like this game on the PS4 where you actually use your phones. It's called like Jack or something. I don't know. I'm sure some of you have heard of it. It's like party games.
It's like
there's a lot of
and
them.
then you push it, and then
me
you
and
use your
Erik
phone,
bought
and like
all
and
6
but
packs.
it sounds like this
Yeah,
is
it's just really
talk.
fun. Anyways, so I'm gonna finish doing my makeup.
Oh my God. So we got this really fun game, and it's like it's for the PS4, and I'm gonna play it with Erik and Ricky, and they're my roommates, and we're all gonna play it together, but it's on the console, but you get to play it, you take your cell phone and you play it with your cell phone, and it's really, really cool.
I have it all laid out here. This is where I do my makeup every single morning because to me, I feel like the lighting is a lot better in here. So I'm gonna finish doing my makeup and my hair, and you guys will see me in 1 second. And I am back. I told you guys it would only be 1 second. For
at least
you,
we
it was
didn't get one of
less.
those
So the fan is
before.
on, so don't mind that. But I'm ready
And
for the
after.
day, you guys. I love these earrings so much. I bought them from Walmart
Yeah.
a couple
they're
months ago, and
incredible.
I was like, I don't know how I'll wear them, if I'll ever wear them. And to me, I feel like they look really cute.
Abby Bauer says okay, but Jackbox games are so much fun. I'm not doubting. Is it you don't know? Remember, you don't know Jack? Remember, you don't know Jack? God, I used to love that game. If it's like that, I just get. Stivey reminds me it's pronounced council. I forgot. It's a game council.
Cute. My hair was annoying.
Her hair does. It
because
looks healthy. It looks thicker. It looks
was
cleaner.
So this like keeps it out of my face. This cute little braid, which goes all the way down.
Her
A lot
hair
of people
looks
want me to
thicker.
cut my hair. I don't.
Her hair looks thicker here, doesn't it? Of course, menopause. Okay, I'm not going to shame her. Menopause makes you lose. Sometimes your hair thins out. But to me, her hair looks a lot thicker, healthier, shinier here.
Don't blame you.
I just dropped you guys.
Yeah,
That
edit
fan is
please.
getting to
Okay.
me.
She added a transition, okay? She chose to keep that in there. She did a slow fade from the camera footage to the next shot. Watch.
My face, this cute little braid,
Watch the
which
transition.
goes all the way
Okay, we know.
down. I just dropped you guys. That
Oh,
fan
see that?
is
Nice
getting to
transition.
me.
She's editing.
TBH.
Just cut that out.
Because I don't know if it'll annoy you guys or what. I don't have my tripod, so we're just gonna set you up like this. And there's not good lighting, but a lot of you want me to cut my hair, and
We
my
still
whole
do,
thing
Amber.
is I've had long hair since
She could cut her hair to like here, and it would look beautiful. It would still be really long, but it would be probably bouncy and hell. Can you imagine if she cut like 8, 12, 10 inches off her hair? It would look so much better, Amber. God. It's just so stringy.
It's about middle school. That's when it started. I'm actually gonna put you guys in my cabinet.
Why don't you
So you guys are a little
put
higher
it
so we
on
can
a
talk.
tripod?
The long hair has always been my thing. If you guys
I
remember,
bet you a lot of people, when they
I
ask,
went and got
what do you remember about that girl Amberlynn Reed? They all say, oh yeah, she had long hair.
ombre done, and it was when my
No,
hair
Jan.
was like
She does not
a
understand
little
the lint
shorter,
roller.
obviously. I do not like how this looks
She does not.
at all. So
That's not
what
in
I
her
want to
vocabulary.
do in the near future, I want to dye my hair all one color, obs. I just want you guys to see the
Obs.
whole thing. When it
Obs.
comes to cutting, I feel like I need to chop.
Chop it up above the blonde, girl. No.
Ooh, that makes me sad.
No, you know where she's got to cut it to? Like here. Cut it to here, girl. Do it, do it, do it. It would actually look good, right? It would be so bouncy. Talon says, that flag is so ugly. Why is it in the kitchen? I know. All my gays hate that rainbow. Like, if I wanted to really, really make Tim angry, I'd buy him something with that rainbow on it. It's not, well, you know, it's an aesthetic, I guess. It's probably Erik and Ricky's.
Maybe. Like, just remember,
Not
you
in the
guys, it's
kitchen,
going to be
right?
all one color.
A rec room
But
or
I'd
something.
say about this much.
No, girl, that is not enough.
In my humble opinion.
No, your opinion is wrong. Cut it to
And it'll
an
definitely
inch
look
above that
better
blonde
then.
crap.
But I get what you guys are saying.
Yep.
Because it's been a hot minute. Last time I trimmed it, actually, it was Becky who did it. And it turned out good. It wasn't like horrible. Y'all, this pumpkin be staying ripe. All this green actually is how we got it. So it's not like mold or anything. That's like literally how we bought it. It's like still hard and everything, and it doesn't have a smell.
For an adventure outside the house.
Because I just now realized the clip.
Guys, this is a precaution. It's not precaution. It's a precaution. So in a minute, she's going to caution you. This is the precaution.
You're about to see, I have lipstick on my tooth. Fun. So I'm just going to sit outside.
Also,
50 degrees.
Even precaution would be the right word. God, she uses the wrong words, if you will, all the time.
For the win. Whenever I'm getting picked up by someone, I like to sit outside so I don't have to make them wait. I feel bad. There's a few more
Why don't you walk to the
Christmas
car?
decorations I think we want to get. Erik and Ricky actually went and got some. And there's a few that I want to get as well, just to like tie everything in together. Like our living room looks like, well, living room and dining room looks like Santa Claus came to visit and decided to like decorate our place. And I love it.
Okay, I know this is royalty free, but I just don't care.
It's developing.
I mean, that's the same thing. That's the same thing.
She said the picture was
It's so
downloading.
cute.
It's still
Becky,
downloading.
you look bomb in that picture. Look how good she looks.
Yeah, Becky, look at you. You can't really see the Christmas tree though. It's black as the flash.
Probs.
I'm supposed to do this with that.
Chubbs and Tricky.
Sometimes I
Trixie
don't mind
are barking
Destiny. She
because,
seems pretty genuine.
they're not used to like
I
different
mean, I
voices.
kind of get creepy
and,
vibes off her sometimes. But
what
she's
you call
alright.
it? Eric and Ricky aren't here in the very moment.
You had to like the way Destiny was about the only one who ever called Amber on her crap. And she'd do it in front of the camera with no apologies. So you kind of got to like that, right?
Is this 2 different tables?
Yeah, it's 2 tables.
Valentine, you're right.
Yeah. Look at Twank. Golly. No. So I got a package. I know exactly what it is. It is nothing special, but I wanted to show you guys. I don't need it. Oh, maybe I do. It's just
No
for
wifey
my,
to open the boxes yet. Becky, slack
Oh my
it.
god, I suck at opening packages.
You do. You need a wifey to open
Well,
those
this is my right
packages.
hand and I'm left-handed, so. Okay. Wait, hold up.
Becky, not very
I
helpful.
didn't know it was 2 separate ones. So it's to put my
Let's put the Polaroids in, you guys. How many
Pictures
Polaroids do you
in.
think she did with this? Think she filled up the album yet?
See.
See ya.
The fact that this part's clear, I'm not sure I like that, but I mean, it doesn't matter.
Why is it clear?
I have no earthly
I'm
idea.
surprised you didn't get one that had something cool on it.
Well, there was ones that had cool things on it, but the thing is, how the heck do you get them in? Oh, dear Lord.
Here, let me see. Well, this one's up from the bottom.
She's not the brightest bulb in
Okay.
the string, is
Oh,
she?
look. It opens from the bottom.
It's a
Oh,
photo album, girl. Do you not know how to
upside down.
use a photo album?
Science. See,
It's science.
don't we look cute?
That's a good picture of it.
Finding the opening of a plastic pocket. Science.
Okay.
Just took it. I don't know why. Especially when they're puppies.
Oh yeah, that's when we got them.
Hey.
The puppy.
Yeah. Puppies are born with worms. So.
It's nice when she had side characters, though, right?
You up in here once.
What'd you get?
You a personality.
Ooh.
Editing out. What'd you get?
What did he
You some
say?
hair extensions.
Did you hear what he said? I feel like he said something a little shady. Did you hear what he said, you guys? Let's see.
You up in here once.
What'd you get?
You a personality.
Ooh.
I think he
Editing
said,
out.
I got you
What'd
a
you get?
personality.
You some hair extensions.
It sounded like he said, I got you. Yeah, Connor agrees with me. Let me turn that off because that's annoying. I got you a personality.
I don't need hair extensions.
That's what that says.
I got asked that one time. It was when I lived in Arizona.
Here, she can turn
They're
that
like,
into
is
her.
your hair real?
Look at this ornament that they
No,
got.
no.
Is it?
And look at Eric. He's just like, okay, another story about you. Whatever. Let's see what's going on over here. That's what I do. How many stories a day I have to endure about how somebody thought that she was the best or the cutest or the prettiest or the smartest, or they had to ask her something. It's the same. He says hair extensions. She has to make it about her. God love her.
It's so pretty.
Oh, you got
No.
that for Trixie.
No,
I mean Chubb, sorry.
She's nothing if not consistent, right?
But it lets off so much glitter. It does.
Right. Right. Cute.
That is cute.
I think you're right,
Oh,
down.
yeah.
I seem
What
to
is
recall
that?
that. Yes, it is. He does say that here.
For what? Oh,
Yeah.
your butt.
Dual vlog.
Where are you gonna put it?
Oh, here, sorry. That is her.
I see you turn this on.
Oh, but we need to see the shot. So.
What? Oh,
You never seen the
So this is right after the mattress, right? The mattress has just been moved back in the bedroom.
She robbed our tree.
wait.
Okay,
Now should
now
have probably got that.
wait and watch how long she stands there posed beside this tinfoil tree, waiting to get accolades for hanging it. It's watch.
Bell thing too.
Boom!
A bell?
Yeah, it was like two bells. It looked really cute. I thought it came with the tree, but it was separate.
Oh.
right?
I'm a interior decorator.
Isn't that sad?
Are you gonna decorate that space in between your ears?
Hello.
So this is the part where it gets
Nasty.
boring after. We'll watch a bit, but it gets.
Hello, everyone.
It's like two friends just
Hello, how are
chatting
you?
in the middle of the night. It's
I'm
boring.
good.
I'm too awkward. Here, you take
What
it
are
back.
we
I don't want it.
doing?
I don't know. I don't want it.
This is Dana.
They don't know me.
Everyone
No
knows
one
you.
knows me.
Dana's
Everyone
kind of
knows
funny.
you. The iconic Dana. She's here.
I hear she's
wish I
had
could
quite a
zoom
glow
in.
up, right, Dana?
You can't. Oh my god. Y'all, I think we're tired drunk. Not actually drunk. Tired drunk. Yeah. That's what me and my friend Crystal used to say. When we were like super tired, we were like loopy.
There you go.
Yeah, like
I was
everybody.
Like, there's something else that they call that. I was trying to think. What was I thinking of earlier?
See
I
how
was like-
exciting this conversation is?
Eric said it.
What was it?
Yes, Connor said this is Dana's wearing a donated chest piece dress from Amberlynn Reed's Torrid collection. Kind of looks like it, eh? A, I said A. Now I'm going to be really cognizant. Jeez, eh?
You guys, we were playing a game. And it said menus, but I forgot that was a word.
It's like she didn't even comprehend that it said menus.
But it said menus. So, but I said meanest. And as I was reading it out loud, I was thinking in my head, what is a meanest?
No one said anything.
Penis on the
until
brain there,
end.
Andy? Let's just skip through a bit because this is a long, this is like 20 minutes of this nothing.
It's 104.
104. How long have we been playing that for?
Like, really?
I don't even know what time we got back.
How is this a vlog?
No idea.
Like 6:30?
Really?
Dead ass.
Dead ass.
Six.
Dead
We got,
ass.
Like almost 4.
So glad she stopped saying that.
Huh?
We got here like almost 4.
To pick us up?
Yeah.
How is this
And
a
then we went
vlog?
and we came back really fast.
Yeah, because we weren't there long. None of us
Yeah.
ate anything.
Right. We went and ate.
Really?
Oh my god.
We're hella edited, dude.
Really?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I can pull up pictures right now and I look fake. Because they're so
I don't think
They're
I've seen
quiet,
any.
aren't they?
drastically edited. Like, of course I use filters.
This is
because
kind of
now I
funny.
know
Dana
how
shows
to
us some of her heavily edited high school pictures.
But,
Her chin was like
like,
pointy.
No, like, then I would be like
Pointy
really,
chin.
Really bad. I'll have to pull some up and show you. Look at that. Hold on, there's more.
Wait, how old were you?
I was I think a freshman in high school in these. Look how fake.
Girl, never mind the eyes. Look at your
Like,
chin.
What
The
was
hell,
I
you could open a
holding?
can with that.
What was I doing? Like why did I think that looked so real? And obviously,
Amber,
like,
by the way, doesn't show us
you
any
can
of hers.
definitely tell that it's not.
Right.
It was like a rough time, okay? Like,
Fair enough.
like I
See,
said, they're pretty
Dana acknowledges
filtered
it.
now,
That's
but, like,
fine, right?
hold on, this was,
She was a
like,
kid.
recent. Like, I'm ashamed of this.
Wait, but that's pretty.
Yes, but I used an app, man.
You're not ashamed of that. If you were ashamed of it, you wouldn't show it. But yeah, clearly you
Filtered
did use an
now, but,
app.
like, hold on, this was like recent. Like, I'm ashamed of this.
Wait, but that's pretty.
Yes, but I used an app, man.
What app is
I
that?
don't know. This is from like 2016.
Amber, what app is that?
So who knows?
Oh, wait, that picture you.
I need to know what app that is.
Wait, where is that? Where are you?
Look how my hair is.
Oh,
I had a really bad breakup. I went from having really long hair. Hold on. Really long hair. And I just cut it off.
isn't that weird how breakups change you like hardcore?
Mhm.
Look
and
at that
you're just
chin. I'm telling you, you could open a can with that
so
chin.
let's just.
Her chin is round. Her chin is
Right.
not pointy
I
at
need
all.
to do that.
Oh god, it messes with me.
I love her. She's got a little
It freaks me out.
what's his name?
Tough
Don't you want to
times.
go dark?
I want to, but
Peter
I
Griffin chin,
hate
right?
how it looked on me. Like,
I
because
know
I'm
she looks way
blonde,
better now.
And
Right.
you know how when your roots grow out, I had like blonde. I'm gonna be black.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like,
got
too much
roots,
extra-
girl. I hear
Too
you.
much hair dye on my hair. Too much damage.
I understand
I hear
that.
you.
I want to go dark again, but it's like I know I'm gonna regret it because I've always been blonde.
Are you fascinated?
Yeah.
And I'm
This
gonna be like
conversation?
have it dark, and then I'm gonna be regretting it a month later. And
Oh,
already want
I've never done that. I never will.
Really?
but it's just the thought.
You never want
that's-
to try anything like that?
No.
Have you ever had colored hair? Like bright colored hair?
Okay, they're still talking
I
about their hair.
had like a reddish autumn before, and I was only in 7th grade. Oh yeah, my mom did the tips of my hair bright pink one time.
She had a reddish autumn colored. Do you think she means auburn?
My dad was so mad. I don't even want to go there.
Wow. And in their childhood,
Mm-hmm.
when they're the most creative.
No, because I was in foster care, but when I did, I mean, I couldn't cuss, and I had to drink milk with dinner. That was it.
Drink milk with it.
Yes.
Kind of.
I
rule?
know.
A normal Sea Life's
It's
Beauty
the
says a
real- like,
normal
that's
convo with
really
Amber.
it.
Yeah, but it's all about her, right?
Um,
It's all her story. It's all about her.
Once I turned 16,
Anything Dana
I
said.
could say like,
This is what it's like talking to my narc. This is just her till the end here. Let's see. Watch.
Oh, I would give him condoms.
yes.
Honestly.
Yes, yes,
This is the end of the video right
Birth
here.
control.
So it's actually super late right now. I don't have time to do comment of the day because I have to edit this. So I just want to say I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
So yeah, we had to skip through that. It's pretty boring, right? Annie Dorn says she's lying and she never cut her hair. Becky trimmed it one time in that new apartment. Yeah, Becky did cut it one time in that, and not even enough to make an obvious difference. Nobody noticed it. She needs to cut like a foot off that hair. And I don't like her, but I'm telling you, if she cut a foot off that hair, it would look good. It would look healthy. It would probably be bouncy. She'd be really feeling herself. She could put on her lashes or her nails and do this and stare at herself. And all those things. So, there's a lot of sirens tonight, eh? Let me take that out of my ear. So that's Amberlynn Reed's Vlogmas Day 8 and Day 9 from 2019. And I think we might call it that, a night. Because I'm guessing our Goral is going to upload soon, and we'll have to have a rage stream in Discord. I believe that Kicking Geese has informed me that her sporting brigade does not have any matchups tomorrow. So there is the possibility that the Goose and I could do a co-reaction to the latest vlog upload tomorrow night. No promises. I got to check with her availability as usual. Andy says, is it because the police and FBI Frank on their way to get you? Well, they always are, but they can never find me. I actually live literally beside 4 hospitals. You know. And I live right by Yonge and Dundas in downtown Toronto. And I can say that safely because there's millions of people around here. You never find me. Kicking Geese says, I can tomorrow night. She says, my sporting brigade is not engaged in any matches. Go Team Green. Holy, it sounds like something big's going on out there. What sport does the Goose play? She follows football. Honest to God, I swear they're Eagles. I think it's the Eagles she follows. I don't know. They're green. We don't do football here. We don't do football on this channel. You know how Becky doesn't do toes? Merc doesn't do football. Same thing. Same thing. Not Sporty Spice at all here. Not Sporty Spice. There's like literally not a single sport I follow. I mean, I just don't. Not a solo sport, not a team sport. None of it. I did go and run around downtown Toronto when the Blue Jays won the World Series because that was fun. And you know, if the Blue Jays are in the World Series, I'll watch those kind of games. But Sophie says, Merc. Yeah, Sophie? Did you need some attention? Sophie, thank you for joining us. Sophie wasn't here last weekend because she was with her mom or away with her friends. Shan Christofferson says, hockey is the only sport worth watching. Well, you know, Chan, I am Canadian. I am a proud Canadian girl, and I don't watch hockey. I'm sorry. I hate winter. Bad Canadian. I hate winter. I can't wait to get out of here and not live here in the winter as much as I flippin' love my city so much. So today was minus 11 with the wind chill. Not feeling that. What? There's no fun there. No fun to be had at minus 11. And apparently we're expecting snow in 10 minutes. We'll see how accurate the forecast is. Annie Dorn says, I think that the onion chopper that she said she never bought, I think she used that onion chopper to make that mirepoix for that soup because it was all the same size as that. Carrie's neighbors are having a barbecue for lunch and they can smell it. I'm hungry now. Go get the pot before it snows. Sophie, capital idea. I have to go out to the Canadian medication store, and I should do it right after the stream so I can come home and get in my cozy pajamas with my amazing robe. Thank you, Jan on the Lamb, that matches perfectly with the most comfortable slippers. Thank you very much, Jamie. And I'll find that cat toy and show you next week because you guys got to get this one. It's really good. It's really, really, really good. Purple Talons wants the snow. You can have it. It's really fun for a day or two. We'll have it for 5.5 months. Is it snowing now? Not yet. If it's dramatic, I'll post it in Discord. Thank you very much. Is my Amazon link not in the description? If it's not, it should be. And I will put it in there shortly after I end the stream, if need be. Thank you very, very much, you guys, for watching as usual and making me feel a little bit better about the super crappy day I had today. Onward and upward, right? We got a glass half full. Like I say to Joan, when you wake up in the morning, that day is going to be the same day no matter what. How it affects you is your choice, right? So, try and be positive. It's all we got. It's all we got. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I think we might be doing a co-live reaction tomorrow night with Kicking Geese. Oh my God, how special is that? It's amazing. I can't wait to see you there. Until I do, you know the routine. You gotta be kind. Like I say to Joan 17 times today, be kind. And hasta luego.